Hello and welcome to another Travel Risk Management Safety and Security Tips number 8. In this session we're going to be talking about global focus and local threats. My name's Tony Ridley and I am Editor-in-Chief at travelriskmanagementsolutions.com. So when we're talking about global international travel, which is invariably the more dominant focal area or the most likely outcome for most multinationals, is that it should still be contextual in its local information and education. So irrespective of where the organization is traveling, irrespective of the volume of travel to associated locations, it's important to localize and contextualize the information and risk categorization of business travel. And this is particularly acute for organizations who are making long distance assessments. So if from a focal point in Australia, the United States, the United Kingdom, Europe, Africa, somewhere, and you're traveling to another continental destination, tens of thousands or thousands of kilometers away, then predictive analysis becomes questionable without accurate and sustained information to make such evaluations. So it's important that irrespective of where the decision makers are located, the origin of travel, that the destination, locations and the physical locations in which individuals are traveling is adequately supported with education, awareness, resources, monitoring, surveillance and so on. So it's insufficient to say we have a global coverage when in fact the information contained in either a report or an analysis or the identification of threat lacks sufficient granular detail to be relevant for local organizations. It's also important to note that this is difficult, often problematic, in utilizing local resources in order to make that evaluation. In locations where the standard of healthcare, emergency services, utilities, or even crimes and health is of a lower standard, if that is the society or the environment which you're used to, it's very difficult to extract or distance yourself from those realities of day-to-day life and apply it to how a traveller may be affected. Conversely, as a local, you're invariably exposed to different types of threats and hazards to that of a traveller, particularly if they're staying in a location which is frequented by international travellers and they're only visiting the office. They're obviously not going to potentially things like supermarkets, playgrounds, cultural events and those sorts of things. So again, they can be removed from the equation. So it's important, irrespective of how broad your international travel, local and contextual information is paramount. So once again, thanks very much for joining us for another Travel Risk Management Safety and Security Tip. For more information and videos like this, please visit the website at www.travelriskmanagementsolutions.com. Thank you. Bye.